Grand Rise. Hey, y'all, hey. This is your girl, Philly Bruja. Hey, y'all, hey. How do let me see. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. It is 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, Grand Rise. Let's see. Excuse me. Grand Rise, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, let's see.
My Tiki, they call me the Oracle. I'm about to make this historical. These questions you ask me rhetorical. Like, who do I be? You know. I am the queen. I'm supreme. You didn't know? What do you mean? Loki, they call me the Oracle. I'm about to make this historical. These questions you ask me rhetorical. Like, who do I be?
Yo, I can totally see how people have camera slips. These are all so close together. Listen, Grand Rise, beautiful people. I'm just going to give it a few minutes for any notifications to go out because I know I am not in this algorithm. Mm-mm. Y'all know mine is. Yeah. Oh, I don't like this from my phone. Mm-mm. My security things is popping up and pinging up. Hey, how y'all doing in the Hunger Games of YouTube?
Welcome. Happy Hunger Games. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Where's that thing at? Hold on, because I need to let this go out a little bit. But it is pretty early, right? Hold up. Let's see. This won't be a long coffee chat, y'all. Hey, gated community. I know it's super duper early. And the weather's changing. So it's still dark. Fall equinox, right? Alright, let me turn this off. Alright, y'all, so I hope everyone is having a good week, okay? I wanted to do a brief video on closure while I'm waiting for this coffee to finish. Listen, kids is a hell of a thing. Children is a hell of a thing. You hear me? In 1 second it took for me to go grab the chunk towel. This is just monologue waiting. To go and grab the towel for this baby. I come back to the bathroom. He's running back into the tub. Butt naked, of course. Slides back in the tub. And he got this little devilish grin. Me, I'm none the wiser. Grand Rise, welcome gated community. I hope y'all can hear me. So I'm none the wiser, right? I don't know. What are you doing? Get your naked butt back in that tub. And this devilish grin. Oh my God. huh. So I didn't see anything. Didn't see anything. So I'm not gonna put a jacket on him right away, right? Let me tell you, Chunk. Chunk found the perfect round building block. He put it in the toilet. Yep. He put that damn block in the toilet. And mind y'all, it was only 1 second and shit escalated so fucking quickly. So obviously, after I, give him his bath and put his clean clothes on, what moms do, right? Still got this devilish grin. I'm not thinking much of it because he's a Pisces, right? Pisces is always up to something. Anyway, so I go to use the bathroom. It's not budging, nothing's happening, and it's going down very slow, very slow, very slow. Chunk has managed to destroy a brand new damn toilet. Yeah. I want to thank God that I have two bathrooms. Okay. We had the plumber come out, and yeah, the toilet is done, right? So we've been using the other bathroom in between. It getting completely fixed today. This has happened yesterday, right? So nothing was making this perfectly round block go down. I'm talking they had the snake thing, this other thing, nothing was happening. They're like, man, we're gonna have to take this whole thing out, right? Something so small turned into a hot goddamn mess. And you guys know, girls and guys, gated community. I always, I, I always look at things, certain things that happen in my own life too. Like sometimes it's metaphors, right? Um, and I say, damn, would you look at that? Something so small has caused so much damage, right? Something so tiny, something that you could think could just be fixed and pulled out, and nah, it's not the way it was because the way the block is, the blocks that he plays with, they're stackable things, but it fits perfectly, right? So any pressure from either side makes it tighten up. You see where I'm going here? You see where I'm going? Grand rise, bro. But that pressure makes it tighten. It's no pushing it down, no pushing it up. It's not going, right? It made me think about closure and how we watch things in the little community that we've etched out in the YouTube verse. Um, it just shows you how it's like a microcosm of other shit, right? So listen to where I'm going here. It's still early and I have not got my coffee yet. But it just shows you how something so small can cause so much damage. Or what you think is small. Because perception is a hell of a thing, right? What's small to me might not be small to you and vice versa. So I hope you can hear me, bro. I know it's real early. I'm doing this live before the chunk wakes up and I gotta start my day. Um, so just like a microcosm of, other shit, right? So I'm using that whole toilet situation as a metaphor. That thing, right? The thing that's blocking it, I don't care if you pushed it or pulled it, they can't get it out. Only thing that it did is creating like a suction in there, and it's not budging, it's not moving, nothing is moving, and fucking with it is just making it get tighter. So they're like, fuck that, you're gonna get a hold of the toilet. Okay, fine. So something so small, like a $2 block, has caused hundreds in damage, right? So my topic today is just really quickly, closure. Is closure a good or a bad thing? Because we're watching how this shit has escalated from, like the nude picture which I don't agree with at all being released. Okay, um, to this shitstorm of controversy and reliving shit from the past. Me personally, I'm not the type of person who actually requires closure. I don't go to the person, I don't try to make peace or anything like that. I just fucking walk away. Because, like that block that's in that toilet right now, right? Any pushing, pulling could possibly just make it tighter and make it worse. So, a lot of times, when things happen, and it's not that often in my real life, okay? Where I've never dealt or had anything close to what I see on YouTube happen in my real life, with friends and family, things of that nature. I don't require closure, so I'm asking today, what is closure? What is this closure that you humans seek? Because sometimes it could just make things worse. I never really understood that human emotion. Maybe that's a part of me. Um, I just never required closure. I just walk away. Um, you know, no hard feelings and walk away. A lot of times, unless I'm forced, unless my hand is forced and I'm pushed up against a wall kind of thing. Other than that, however it was finished, it was finished. That to me is closure. I don't need to revisit it. I don't need to jump up on, videos and even for that matter, apologize or anything like that. I just don't. Um, However things left, it is. And I think I mentioned before, I'm not a person that does that whole I forgive and no, because again, I've said this on many occasions. I'm not God. I like to think that I'm a God sometimes or a goddess or whatever. Okay, but I'm not God. Therefore, I don't forgive. That is up to you and your maker and your own peace. Right? I just can't help but to think, had the party walk away, I don't know, just walk the fuck away. Sometimes, you know. I don't know. Maybe it means that maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a character flaw in myself that I don't need closure all the time. 99.9% of the time, I don't need no fucking closure. Okay, whatever happened. Hey, Khaled. Hey, Akuma. I just walked back to my phone. StreamYard looks really crazy on the phone, y'all. And I can totally see how people have camera slips. These little buttons right here, boy, oh boy, you hit that mic for mute and unmute. God damn it, your camera's going on. But you see how this little thing? Well, not again. I said little. Might be something different to me versus it's all your perception. You see how the whole moon pick and that whole weed had nothing to do with them two consenting adults. Talking nasty. How motherfuckers gonna learn? Stop saying goddamn pictures, man. No face, no trace. What the fuck? Anyway, we all looking and watching and seeing how this whole entire thing it just escalated so quickly. Again, like that block in the top, right? This has just gotten worse. Something one way, and then now, you know, folks is opening up old chapters for what? I don't know. Again, I don't have the right to tell people how to fight or anything like that. But I don't know. I consider myself a seer of sorts. Um, I just kind of felt I knew that was going to happen, kind of thing. Like just, and my whole thing was, girl, just walk away. And I got to remember that not everybody can just walk away like you. Not everybody has the same feelings as you. Um, you know, I guess let's pause. Just a pause for a thought. Just a moment. I don't know, like that need of closure just opened up more wounds. Sometimes the closure is just not necessary. This is just my unsolicited advice. Well, this is better walk away because then you just open up all these damn different Pandora boxes and we're going back down the hole. You know what I mean? I don't understand people who goes back to their abusers either. This is October. It's about to be October 1st, Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Um, it baffles. Unless it's a game. Is it a game? Hmm? Me personally, when I'm violated in any kind of way, in real life, and even online, I'm not going back to the person who did it. That makes no sense to me. Like, I have zero tolerance of abuse in my real life. Why would I allow it on social media when I can just hit X, right? I don't know. That whole paradigm is just quite perplexing, if you will. Um, I go back to the abuser, the person that a person that has verbally, psychologically abused you multiple times. You run into their arms. That doesn't. That's very confusing to me. Um, so yeah, closure. I don't really need it because you could just close a chapter by yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Walk away. You can just not engage. This thing is a hell of a fucking thing, right? The thing is a thing. This little cyber community we've all created and participated in and things of that nature. You could just see how something so small can just escalate so quickly and reopen um, trauma, reopen wounds. You know, it's not a good thing all the time. I don't understand the need for closure. I don't understand that human need. But again, that's me. It's not you. Uh, a lot of times I just walk away. I'm like, no, I'm not going. And I don't. I don't know. We've seen how one thing happened and it escalated, and we're going down this level of something else, reliving shit that's happened years and years ago, whatever. Uh, that's crazy. And to go back to your beat, that's insane to me. But being a domestic violence awareness advocate, that is what happens, in real life. So I don't understand why I should think it should play out any differently. Because again, social media is a microcosm of what's going on in the real world or this dimension. I don't know, it's completely fucking bad on it. Anyway, it just doesn't. It'll never make any sense. I'm not gonna try to make it make sense. Um, to go back to the person that has verbally and mentally abused you several occasions and run to their arms. Like, I'm only going on his channel and his oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I also want to question anyone who calls themselves not male identified. Any woman that backs him and jump on his panel and you're male identified. Yeah, you are. I didn't like using the word male identified, but god damn it if it don't fit. When I heard that desperation, I'm just going, it's girl. This is pathetic. I don't know. This dude is a misogynist to like the 10th degree. I don't know. You know what I think? I think how we all found each other and things of that nature. I think we've all had some kind of trauma, right? I think this is one big ball of fucking trauma bonding. Uh huh. I do. I do. I do. I feel like this must be some kind of weird universal trauma bond. Okay. Because the one thing I'm noticing across the board is at some point or another, there's been some trauma, right? It's usually in the parental form, right? Because I can't make sense. I can't make sense of that when I'm like I was singing to my bro, how did I get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Listen, this is how I feel about this whole motherfucking YouTube thing, right? How the fuck did I get here? Nobody is supposed to be here. Not around these circles, but here we are and here I am. I think honestly, I think it has to do with maybe some past traumas, right? And because I didn't need actual closures in the some things I wasn't able to get actual closure. I heal from it and I move on from wherever it happened, and I just leave it there, right? Um, so we're just watching. We're watching. Some of you um, are participating, even if it's just to clear your name. I get it. Um, I don't know. It's just something you could see how something could just lead to something else huge. Something what you perceive to be a small could lead to something disastrous, like this fucking toilet upstairs, right? Um, yeah, something so small like a little block is so jammed in there because of the pressure from coming up and pushing down. Every time those plumbers was trying to pull it in or pull it out, that motherfucker just got harder, 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 harder. It just, that's science. Push pull, and this is going to create um that kind of friction. The motherfucker in there. So gotta replace the whole goddamn thing. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Um, but it just kind of was like a metaphor of what I'm watching when I get a chance to tap in and tune in or whatever. Um, sometimes closure is just not necessary. Sometimes it's better to just walk away because you're gonna shit, reopen shit that probably, I could say probably all parties don't even want to fucking revisit. But people, as humans, we have a need to want to um, clear our name or be vindicated in what we think is vindication. Um, you know, so here we are. So here we are. I just found it highly disturbing hearing that from a woman of a certain age, like myself. She said, "Oh, I'm just gonna be here. I'm just gonna be in this chat, nigga." This really is social media, right? Like, is this what are you talking? Like, you really need protection? I don't. The fuck are we talking about here? This is it's as if I'm talking to my children, not even my children. Cause okay, it's like talking to Chunk, man. Cause even my 15-year-old, my 15s and up children, they got pretty good heads on their shoulder. I think that they're mentally and physically developed pretty well, considering I'm their mother, right? And my crazy shit, right? And even there, they have, a better sense of grasp of what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Of reality, what shit really is. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Do y'all feel me? I hope y'all can feel me. Even my children have a better grasp on sociology, man. Goddamn, the study of human beings. What the fuck? I just seeing this shit play out in real time. Like, I'm just gonna be in your channel, in your chat. That's it. Ma'am, this man has physically, I'm sorry, emotionally and verbally abused you. I've never seen someone get dragged the way I listened to that replay, okay? Because I try my best not to go tiptoeing over there. I don't, okay? I try not to anyway, but I'm nosy by nature, and sometimes I do. But I'm just saying that drag was awful. Do you hear me? As a woman of a certain age, I've birthed children. I've carried 10-pound babies. Okay, so and I had a little nip and tuck after 5 because that was a 10-pound baby. All right, so I got a little fupa. I got my little tiger stripes and shit like that. So I listen, but the hair man, one who does not have the ability of birthing a child, nor the shit that comes afterwards, right, ladies? We know what happens afterwards. And trying to get your body back and this and different things like that. You got other shit that come up and just the shit that I heard. I was like, what in the entire fuck? You gotta be a certain kind of evil to bring out certain shit. Because in order for it to be a thought form, it has to be sorry. In order for it to come out verbally, it has to be a thought form first, right? So you have to have it inside you to come out to be created and pushed outwards. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope this makes sense. In order for something to come out your mouth, right? It has to have a baseline. And where's that baseline? The baseline is inside of us. Okay. So things like necrophilia, that's not something I would say because it's not in me, if that makes sense. I'm not going to come out my mouth and say, I'm going to F your dead mom because that's not inside of me. I don't have those thought patterns. I don't have that mind frame, that cycle of thought. I don't have that. So something like that on that level would never come out of me. Knock on, no, this is marble. I can't say knock on marble. I don't have, okay, knock on wood. I've never seen something, like that or heard something like that come out of myself. Um, I'm going to skull F your dead mom. And that I can't form those thoughts to come out I can't form those words to come out my mouth because I don't have those thoughts. I don't I don't vibrate anywhere near there. Okay. And the things that I heard him saying, in regards to her body and the sexting and texting, listen, we really can't give them out too much to some motherfucking consenting adults, right? Male, female, gay, bi, LGBTQ, LMNOP. We really don't. It's not really our fucking business, to be quite honest. And quite frankly, I feel like I'm owed an apology as well as you all, the public, because I wasn't ready when I saw that. I said, "What? Wait, pause." I was at a cookout, you guys. The fuck, I almost dropped my goddamn phone. These kids had me looking for a goddamn ball underneath a truck. And I was flabbergasted. I was shocked. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck? But at the end of the day, we can't police what two grown motherfuckers do. I mean, that would be insane. For me to get up here on a rant and talk about, someone being a whore or this or that or Jezebel because they want to send they naked ass to another grown ass motherfucker. That don't make any sense to me, right? Hey, King Curl, what's good? You know, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me, you guys. Uh, I don't get the slut shaming. I don't get the body shaming. And again, like I said, the things that were said in this particular drag that was replayed, I was just completely, I was completely to the left, because I'm like, yo, like you got to be a certain kind of evil individual to have that kind of energy festering inside of your body to actually come outside of your goddamn fucking mouth and say the shit that was said or that has been said on multiple occasions. I'm sorry, any female, any woman who entertains this motherfucker, you are very male identified. Seriously. I don't know what's off the table here with this individual. And then you hear a 44-year-old woman, listen, 44 is a good motherfucking age of change. 4, god damn it. Use that motherfucking energy. You're supposed to be a spiritually inclined individual, but I seem to feel like otherwise. I've always had, that. So that's no secret. You know what I mean? I ain't jumping on that whole I'm a spiritual. I'm not jumping on that motherfucking train. Okay. Because I happen to know that my spirituality comes with love and light. It comes with dark and spite. But I've never been able to say the things that I've heard because that kind of shit doesn't live inside of me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. 44 is the perfect age to make a change. 44 is the perfect age to start fresh and new. But what I heard is just sad. I'm just going to be this chat and panel. I was like, fuck. Okay, she's gone. She gone. She gone. Can't save that motherfucker. You gone. Gone. That's it. That's all. I've never really honestly, well, not on social media, because you, of course, as a domestic violence awareness advocate, say that 4 fucking times really fast. Of course you see this shit play out in my life. Of course. You know. Not in my personal, I can't do that shit. Again, like I said, I don't need push. I just walk the fuck away. You know. I don't know. Let me see some of these comments. I'm not gonna keep y'all. That's just my Monday morning coffee and chat. I have not consumed any coffee yet. But to all parties involved, is this the part where I say I wish you healing and closure? Let's just say I wish you peace, right? And personal closure and or development. Okay. Um, I don't know, like at the end of the day, you could just hit X. I think a lot of this could have been just avoided. Just staying off the motherfucker. Don't get on that goddamn phone. You don't need to make power. Just walk the fuck away. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to. You know. I don't know. For your own sanity, if not for anything else. Okay. You said the stalkers and the predators pick their target. Wahid, I'm gonna say at this point in the game, hey Neat, good morning. Isha. Y'all motherfuckers finally waking up and I'm going to log the fuck off because I've been talking long enough. I've been up early and I haven't consumed my coffee, but I'm about to. You ever take that first cup of you ever take that first sip of coffee? It's like fucking it's like you want it, you want it, you want it so bad, but you're also afraid because you know that motherfucker's hot, right? But you take a sip anyway, it's like, oh my god, it's hot. But it's good. Yes. I love coffee. Anyway. Um, I was gonna say, oh yeah, the predators pick their target. Listen, at this particular juncture, I really don't think that there's any victims. Okay, at this particular juncture, in this particular part of YouTube and community, you know what it's given. There are no victims. There are volunteers, participants. Okay, because you ain't got to be a psychic. You ain't got to be a tarot card reader. You ain't got to be a high priestess like myself or an oracle that I like to claim that I am. I don't need to tap into those psychic powers to tell you the psychology of that particular part of humans, right? Right? Hey, Big Chief. I was peeked in your bushes. I think I spoke. I'm not sure. I want to say usually when I don't drop down, usually you guys, I'm multitasking all the time, all the time. So I'll miss uh, being able to say hello to everyone when I go into someone's chat. So sometimes I just don't even drop down, just listening. Um, I'm just saying that it's just pretty. It's sad that whole thing. This is the internet, man. I don't get it. The whole I need the protection thing, and I swear, um, Wahid, I will say there are wolves and sheeps, right? Maybe I'm a wolf, and because I smelled the um the exhaustion and desperation in that woman's voice when she said that, like, I'm only gonna go in your panel and in your chat. I said, my God, you know, boy, oh boy, I can smell the blood in the water. Okay, I can smell it. I'm like, girl, just no, no. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. You can go ahead and red ball it back. I'm rambling on. I use my toilet situation as a metaphor for all of this shit. Okay, something so small caused so much damage And then that whole motherfucker gotta be repaired. Something that costs less than $2 has caused so much goddamn damage, it's costing hundreds. That's all gonna be done today. So I just use it as a metaphor of the shit that just has happened over, the last weeks. Something small led to just something big, and that's a downward spiral of other shit. Okay? It's a downward spiral. I want to thank God that I have a house with 2 bathrooms, right? That would have been very weird. Anyway, just like I have the option of using the other bathroom, y'all motherfuckers have the option of hitting X. Okay? You have the option of not engaging further. You have the option of not going back to your fucking abuser only to be abused again in the future. You got to be a careless, evil kind of son of a bitch to say the things that come out your fucking mouth. It has to be a core of where that kind of fucking vile evil comes from. You don't just wake up one day and just say some evil shit like the things I hear from this individual. No. That is coming from a place inside of you. You're defective. You're something's wrong. Period. Something is wrong with you. To say and have thought forms, and then that shit comes out your mouth. And then have other women stand by you. It makes no fucking sense to me. You ladies are male identified. And I hope that you can find your own strength to realize what the fuck is going on and respect yourself. Right? Respect what you can bring to a table. And as content creators, respect your fucking platform. Unless this is a fucking game. Is it a game? I don't know. I do call it the Hunger Games, but what the fuck are we doing? Like, you gotta be an evil, vile kind of person to say the things that come out that individual's mouth. Shit I never even thought of. Anyway, my little Terminator is up. You guys, you have a beautiful day. Alright? And, let me see. I might get a camera slip. Hold on, let's see. You're gonna get a camera slip because I try to play my outro on y'all, okay? Let me see. Hold on, let's see. If you get a camera slip, y'all can go ahead and screenshot that, okay? But until next time.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.